Hey, how's things going? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everything's going good. Christmas is coming up in just a couple days, so Merry Christmas. Hope with your families and all, and everything's going well. So got some stuff. Some pretty much mail calls. I opened up a couple just to double check to see if they were okay. I did have 4 cars I actually found out in the wild. The Ultra Hots. The next set's out, and I found 4 of them. There's 8 in the set, and let's see, I got 2 here I haven't opened up, but we'll go ahead and get this rolling. Yeah. So yeah, let's go and turn this. So let's do that. Okay. So, yeah. So I have some stuff over here. Some I've opened, some I haven't. So I guess I'll go with the. Let's see. I guess I'm going with these. So I think I'm missing a box, guys. Maybe not. No. Okay, I know what this one is. This is the. I believe these are the Oldsmobiles I found on eBay, the loose ones. There was a casting I wanted in there, and I needed some loose 442s because I don't have some of these cars loose. And I think some of the variations. So, let's see here. Okay. The old-fashioned toilet paper or paper towels. Cool. All right. All right. So. Check them out, Cassie. Go get them. Good girl. All right, so the first car here, we're going to unwrap. Okay, it's the... Oh, yeah, this is... I did need this one. This is the 7442, the other variation, the Demolition Man variation. This is when it was introduced into the world of Hot Wheels in a 93. It was red. It's the cube case ones. They still use those cubes in the license plate ones, the state ones. I think a couple variations of exclusives from like Avon and whatnot. But anyways, this is the from, I believe, I'm not for sure. I know it came out in like 2000, maybe 2000 probably. But this is the other wheel variation. There's the 5-spoke that are open slotted, and then you have the original or the basic wheels. And the basic wheel one is the harder one to find. I've only seen 3 since I've been back collecting, and he had one loose, and I was like, hey, it saves me time for trying to find one. So, very nice shape. With the, it's kind of got the Hurst O's livery on it, kind of with the black and gold, which is cool. They didn't do a Hurst O's in 70. Actually, Hurst helped design the Rally 350. And they actually did build a prototype Hurst O's in 70. And it was in the Cutlass Supreme body style, not the fastback, the formal roof. And believe it or not, I think if you watch... the last Mecum, or there's another auction or show that shows all the rare oddity cars, like the one-offs, the prototypes, stuff like that from the dealerships from the 70s, I think 60s, and probably, I don't think they're biased. I think they'll do any decade. But they have one in there. Or they have the actual car. Somebody saved it, but the whole front end's missing. I thought I seen it before in a picture. I think on Facebook it was, but I was watching a show on YouTube. Oh, God, I can't think of his name. The guy that always ran with Cast Monkey, his buddy that drove the Ferrari. I'll put it on here. Anyways, he was at that show and they were looking at the car, and I was like, yeah, I remember seeing that. Cool little, feature of that. That's pretty cool. I thought that was a neat little story they talked about. Got a little more detail about that car. Hopefully they restore it, or I don't know if you want to leave it like that. It needs at least a front end, or kind of make it look barnyard fresh. Oh yes, the other car that I wanted was this. This is the second color variation of the 442, the 7 spokes. The interesting thing about this one is it doesn't have a chrome base. It's got the plain Jane gray base. Never seen it. I don't even know if it was in the like in a playset, or there is just a variation that you'd have to find in the main lines. But he had one, and I needed it. This is the first time I've had one in the collection. And see, here's a thing about the base there, where they changed the design. They finally put the name 442 on here. Sorry, it's in chrome, but I'll stop it there. If you can see, it's up there in the top right corner or left corner. But this is the older base. It says 93 Warner, which is basically for the Demolition Man movie, because Warner Brothers made the movie. So don't know why Mattel did that, but I guess it was in their contract or something. I do not know. Maybe I'll research that and talk about that in another episode. Okay, what's next? This guy had like 4 sets cars. He had one with the original Treasure Hunt, which I tried to bid on, but it got a little out of control. There was a couple of good cars in that one. And then he had 2 other ones too. So he had 4 442 sets, loose cars, and they were some really nice cars. I just didn't bid on them all. I think this might be a dupe. I think I have this in loose, because I think the only way you can get this is in a 5-pack. There is a wheel variation, but I think this is the wheel variation I have. But I will check. Maybe there's a base variation. I don't know. Maybe mine has an error. Maybe this one has an error. I don't know. From what I can tell, it looks pretty straightforward. But the silver 442, I would say this came out in probably... I want to say this one probably came out in 97 or 8. I'll probably put the correction on here when I do the video. But look, you can see the fingerprint in the stripe there, because it was still wet when they got their hands on it. Cool beans. Nice. But yeah, that's a nice little... I mean, look at that silver flake on there. That is very nice. I like that. Even though I have another copy of it, it's still a beautiful looking car. I've never really cared for this casting variation of the 7442, since there's 2 of them. I mean, it's more portioned right, I'd have to say. I wish it was a little bigger, like on the same lines as the other 442. But I had to say it's not bad. It just I just wish it was a little more, I guess, I don't know, bigger. I'm closer to the other scale, because the other variation, the original 7442, really looks good. But I'm glad to have them, though, because more the merrier for me to have. So the last one, which, like I said, I wish I could have got some of those other ones, but some of them had some real riders in there I could have definitely used, but I wasn't trying to buy all of them, and I didn't feel like spending that much money, because they were getting up in the cost. Don't even know which one this one is. We're going to find out together. Okay, the blue one. From the Blue Streak series, I believe. I don't think I have this one loose yet, so this is cool. Great shape. It's got the 93 Warner base. 3 spokes. No stripes on the hood. Base is chrome with the Hot Wheel logo. Very proud on the trunk. But I think the 55 Chevys in this series. 2 other castings I cannot remember. I think the other. No, I think one is the. Take that back. I do know what the other one of the other ones are. It's the 4x4 dots Nissan pickup truck, hard body pickup truck. That's the other one, and then there's some type of fantasy casting in there, which I don't have, but I do have the 55 and this in the card in the Nissan hard body. But those are the ones in that set, and I think that was released in like, let's call it 2000. I like to live on the edge there. All right, so that's it for the loose castings. For no, actually, take that back. I do have another one coming. There we go. That's what I need. Some H2O. Yes. So we'll go with this. I've already opened it up earlier today just to look at it. But I never took it out of the protector, which is one of those, I forgot what the heck is this called? Sterling protector. These things are always a pain about to open. But, yeah, I haven't had very many of the original castings in my collection. When I saw this one up for bid, I was like, well, let's try to get it since it's still sitting there with about an hour or two left on the bidding table. Nobody bid at it. I don't know. Did I miss something? But I'm super happy I got it because this is a nice casting of the Ford Bronco, which is a very beautiful looking truck. I love this variation of it with the livery. Built Ford Tough. It's got the big old basic wheels on it, the originals. I think this is this has to be like 89, I think. But yeah, it's got the bike on the back. The blisters in really good shape. Card's fairly decent. I think that happened in shipping, but it's not a big deal. It's got the old Kmart. I love how Kmart had so many different price tags. Because the ones I always remember were the short ones, about like, you know, half that size. 87 cents. I guess they had this like in a display or something, side stack, because it was never put on the peg. Oh God, I'm way off. I said 89. This is 87. I thought 87 had the laser cards. I guess that was 80. I guess that was 85. No. Oh, I swear I thought this would have been a laser card. But, yeah, it's built. I know there's another variation, I think, of it. It's a rare one, but, I mean, the flames on the hood's pretty cool. It's got a busy livery on the side, but it's cool. I did like this. I like the black one, too. I've never had the black one. I never had it in my collection. Come close buying one, and I let it get away, and every time I see one online now, it's like, it's up there in price. Let's just say that, and I'm not willing to pay that much for that. It's nice, but it's not that nice. But man, this looks good. I like it. All metal casting. This looks like it's been re-stamped from 80. I think the next variation of this went to that light blue. They also might have used this in the Ecolab promotional vehicle. But yeah, I like it. It's got the white top on it. It looks good. I'm definitely happy to have this one in the collection. I saw it was a really good price, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. And if somebody outbids me, they do it. And nobody ever went for it. I guess it was just one of those moments where somebody's like, nah, not for me. Let somebody else get it. And I was that lucky collector. So yeah, I really like that. So I'm happy to get that one in the collection for the 80s. I didn't know that. I swear I thought that was more 89. 86, that shocks me. I don't remember that card being used that early. Let's go with this next set here. I'll open another one here in a minute. So as I've mentioned before, boulevards are just like, they don't come here. If you get them, you better get them when you see them, because you'll be lucky to see them again. You know, here in my area, for some reason they just either don't show up or got eat up so fast that you didn't even know they were here, and I don't ever see them in the second market around here. So what I have been doing, I give myself a timeline. If I don't see them within about a month or two, at the latest, I go ahead and just pick them up on eBay. It sucks, I know, but with all the gas I'm driving around and the disappointments doing their job as disappointing me, I have felt like it was worth buying it online. So I went ahead and did it. And yeah, they do not disappoint. Let's see here. Try to go in order with what they came. Oops. There we go. So here's the first one, the Porsche that was the card I was showing. Audi S Quattro. And I noticed that the front end's off the where it's supposed to be on the front end. I noticed this when I looked at it. I don't know if everyone's like that or this is just the only one with the Tampo era, which it is an error card, I have to say, since it doesn't have the Tampo lined up right. But this might be with all of them, because I haven't seen another one. I've only seen one. I picked it up thinking I would find the set. That's why I kind of waited longer this time, because I found one. I figured, well, I might be able to find the rest or buy a couple more and buy one online. That I haven't had that chance to do it, so I went ahead and bought all 5 again, so I can maybe trade the other one or do something else with it. But this is the first one, and pretty decent looking card. I mean, like I said, these cards come in to, I mean, I've literally opened these boxes before, and these things are wavy. They're about as wavy as the Atlantic. So, I mean, not as bad as Matchbox and some of the premium or the exclusive cards that come out to certain stores. But these always have, I don't ever think you can find one mint. Let's just say that. I mean, this is about the average. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, it does have that error on the front because the grill and the lights don't line up. But the rest of it lines up just fine. And it looks good. Just sharp-looking car. It's got the 10 spokes on it. All metal. Very nicely detailed with that gray, black, and red striping. It's very, very nice. I like it. And am I right? This is a new casting, correct? I'm pretty sure this is a new casting because the rest of these are all the same. They've all been out. But yeah, I'm happy to get that. That really made my day. I'll move these over here. Get some room for the cards. Still stoked about that. I'm so happy to get that one. And this one too, because those two are not very easy to find. And like I said, I've never seen that gray-based 442. I've always seen chrome. But there's number 1 in that series. Move it here. Or I'll just put there. Next one's 82, and that is the Porsche. And man, did they not knock this one out of the park. This one looks great. That pearl yellow with the black accents and them deep black 5-spoke wheels with that chrome trim ring around it. Man, phenomenal. This one's got the little protector plastic piece inside there. Looks like it does go all the way around. Yeah, it does. Yeah, oh yeah, you can see right there. That's not a crack. That's actually that plastic. Thank God, because I looked at it for a minute. I was like, oh man, it's a crack in there, but no, it's not. It's just that piece of plastic. Which, and like I said, these things get wavy, man. I mean, I think it'll flatten out. It's not like warped or anything. It's just, a lot of my cards are like that, and I've got them literally out of the box like that. But very nice. That 911 looks awesome. It's probably one of the best looking ones I've seen. I know this is the one they did from the that punk card. Oh God, the one that's silver and black and red from the Cyberpunk. That's it. Cyberpunk Porsche. But that one's fantastic. I love that one. And then next is 83 is the which I think this is a sleeper. This looks great. The 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger. I like this. I like them using the Steelies on this. It's fantastic. There, no, it just loves this. Is that inside? Maybe that's inside. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's on the inside. Yep, it is. But I got so much friction going that I'm moving it. But yeah, it's nice. The detail of this, the black and white stripes. It looks silver on there, but it's definitely white on the car. That sinister look. It is slammed to the ground. Got some meats all the way around this. Looks fantastic. Yeah, it's got the protectile strip around it too, I see. Keep them from cracking the blister, which is a great idea. Now, I wish they would have used chrome or the bumpers are painted gray. That's all right. Maybe they wanted to do like a, since it's a modified, it's not a factory car. It's got a kind of a pro mod look. Retro, well, more of a kind of a factory looking pro mod look, or not pro mod, but pro touring. It's maybe they were doing like a brush steel because it's kind of, it looks like in the picture. Beautiful artwork too. I do like these because of that too. I mean, that's one reason I don't pull them out, because some of this artwork's cool. And I like getting these boulevards, so I try to get every one I can if I can find the store. These last 2 years have been very tough because some of the Walmarts around here are pulling out, and I don't get to the Walmarts I used to anymore since I don't drive like I used to. So maybe things will change for 2024. Who knows? Hopefully it's better than 2023. My opinion. I don't know. I'm gonna go into details on that. That's another show all on its own. But here's 84 with the Mercedes Benz. I'd have to say these are like some ivory 5-spokes on here with the chrome trim on there. It looks very good. Or maybe it's cream, I guess. Yeah, cream. Yeah, we'll say cream. It's got the Toyo Tires banner on the windshield. This casting's been around before. I think this is one of the first premiums I picked up when I first started collecting. They were still doing the regular cards, premium cards in the same size as the main lines. I think the last set they did in those in that card was the coffee and donut set. I think those were the last cards that they used in the premium, and then they went to this size. I don't even remember what the set was. It could have been. I don't think it was the silhouettes. I don't think it was Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious started in this set, I believe. Well, I mean, they were in main lines before, but anyways, that's, like I said, another time. But this one looks fantastic in that dark green. All the detail, of course. I like how they have the actual emblem on the hood. I don't really care for it standing up on the grill. I know that's somewhat the practice on some of these, but I don't think they would have done it on this model. I could be wrong, but man, all nice detail. I think my light's playing, giving it too bad of a reflection when I try to show it to you all there. You can see a little bit there, but man, this looks good. All metal, of course. Super clean looking. Really like that. That nice little pinstripe going down the center or the top of the doors and fenders and quarter panel. Looks great. And the last one in the set, which I did find this one. This is the only one I found in the wild, but I went ahead and bought the set again. So, was the Nissan Silvia. And I think this is actually, there's a card variation of this, because I think I saw Walter show one that he got from Random Act of Kindness, I guess it was. But it's the same car, but it's got a Nismo card. And I think they did that once before, but when COVID came out, I think the Boulevard series started right around that time. I think it did. I'm pretty sure. Has it been that long? I guess so. But anyways, they put the 2 different variation cards in there, and I found the whole set. Matter of fact, I found the first GTR I said a 34. I can't remember. It was silver with the red and black stripes. And then they put it in a 2-pack. Anyways, I found one that was an error. It didn't have the headlights tampos or taillight tampos on it. So that was a first find for me on the Boulevard set. This is actually the second one I think I've had an error of the issue with the tampo issue. But yeah, that one doesn't have them on there. I think I have pictures of it. I might put it on here just to show you if I remember. But yeah, this is really busy livery going on here. The Super Copper Mix. Should I actually look that up? It's a Nismo Products. I don't know what that was. I didn't even think about looking that up when I was doing this. But it's very cool, very I guess drift ready. So it's also of course it's right-hand drive. So, but love that silver on here. It looks really good. It's very clean with the silver. The livery is very busy. I kind of like that faded red in there. It looks pretty cool too. I mean, it's a cool little car. I mean, I'm gonna collect it because it's, you know, I need to get it in my set because, like I said, I collect the set. Most of these premiums I like, but I think when the next Fast and Furious set comes out, I'm only buying the car that I don't have, and the set I'm not buying another set to have like the 5th Nova in my collection, which is basically the same as the first 4. I just don't see why we're doing that, but I will buy the variation out of that set that I need, and the extra one that I don't have. So, but that's pretty much here on the Boulevard cars, which, like I said, I think there's another set coming out. I did talk to the Walmart that is nearby me. They said that they're supposed to be getting some on the I think they said the 30th of December. So I'm going to definitely go check it out, but I'm kind of still glad to get these because it might be the other set that's already out because I'm already seeing it online that people have it, or at least it's in there. But yeah, also I got one more card or loose set I'll show you here, and I'll do the last one. Yeah, the Ultra Hots are coming out, so the new set. So here's the GTO. Found that one at Target. Well, of course, it's Target exclusive, so it's the only place you're going to find them unless it's in Canada or somewhere else, which they don't have to worry about that problem. But this looks really sharp, man. These Spectra Flame Ultra Hots look so good. I'm buying 2 sets of these every time just to have one loose so I can take them out. And if I want to customize it, I can change the wheels on it, I will. Which, that might be coming up soon because I got to start doing something different. I mean, collecting's great, but I think customizing is going to change my view on the diecast, how I think about diecast, I guess I should say, or, you know. I mean, I love collecting, don't get me wrong, but customizing, you can put your own little stamp on that car, makes it your own. Next one that I got was the Triumph. This is number 2 in the set, so this is really cool. It's in that root beer Spectra Flame. And man, the striping on here is so cool. With the Ultra Hots, which I know people love and hate thing, but like I said, it's a retro type of, you know, Target does the retro cards. So, and I like how they do the throwbacks. Kind of just seem, like I said, it harps back to my childhood, and that's cool. Because I used to get the Ultra Hots a lot. I love them. I think I almost had every one of them. Next card here. Oh, probably one of my favorites so far in the set is the Javelin. This is sharp looking, man. They nailed this one. I think this is going to be my opener one because I'm going to try to fix that spot of white on there when I get a chance. When I find the next set. But man, this card looks so good. I mean, I hate to do it too. The card looks pretty decent. It's got a little soft corner right here, but I might do it. I don't know. Depends if I find the set or not. I've been lucky to find the half of it, so we'll just keep on moving. But man, there's a Spectra Flame blue, the striping on here. This looks freaking tough, man. All the detail. That's another reason I love these cars, because they get all the detail. You know, with all these busy graphics on the side, And most of these got all metal castings. The base, some of them have plastic bases, but a lot of the ones here, like out of these four, only one has a plastic base. I don't even think it's ever been a premium car yet either. But yeah, this looks terrific. I love it. It's got Javelin on the door or hood. They didn't do the pins. It's no big deal. Like I said, they did everything else on here, and just about everything, and it looks fantastic. So this is probably my favorite so far out of the series. I'm waiting to see that Fairmont. The Fairmont might be cool. And the Repu truck, I've seen the color of it. It looks really cool, but so far these four I've found look great. Here is the last one I found so far, the 84. Or this is actually the first casting of the Firebird. This is 80s Pontiac Firebird, which is basically an 84. I don't think it's any different. It could be an 80. Yeah, it could be. Well, you know what? It's saying 82, so we'll call it an 82. This is the first Gen 3 Firebird. Because the one that they did recently, I think last year, has an 84. So this one's 82. And this is the original casting. I remember this. The first one was black, and it had the Hot One wheels on it. Or I think it was red, too, and it was chrome, and it was blue. And what else was it? Orange. Then like a pinkish color. And then it was yellow with like a dragon on it. Don't remember if we ever got the heavy metal flake on it. I like to find the chrome one. That's the one I like to find. There's two variations of that blue one. I think one has the Ultra Hot wheels, and or not Ultra Hots. It's got the Hot One wheels, and the other one's got basic, but the cap, the hub's chrome, or the wheels chrome, or gold. Anyways, getting off track, but yes, this is probably one of the favorite ones. Probably my second favorite in the set. I mean, honestly, all these look great, really. But some of these, that deep red looks so good on there with the gold interior. They really did a good job on this. This is probably one of the best ones I've seen. I remember when this first came out that it had the rivet to the front, but to fasten it to the body, they had the taillights plastic, and it shot through there, so it had an opening for that. And then finally they created the a post for it, and now it goes through the base. Still fantastic coloring. Nailed it on this one. It really looks good. Yeah, this one and the Javelin are probably two of my favorites. Do like the purple. I mean, like I said, I like them all, but I'm going to have me a double set of that because I'm going to have an open set. And I might even have a third set to do custom wheels or something on them. Because I keep seeing them in the store and nobody's picking them up. I'm going to go ahead and grab them because I really like them. Like I tell people, if you really like it and you want to do things with them, do it. I just can't justify picking up 20 of them. Myself. Anybody else can, but I won't. So, and this is the last one I'm going to do because this is the last thing I got. Well, sort of. I got some more working before the end of the year, but I don't know if it'll all be here. We'll see. But, oh yeah. Sorry about the mix-up. Happy holidays. Dude, it's no... I talked to you, Matt. It was no biggie. It happened. When you're selling, you got a lot of people you got to deal with. And plus, during the holidays, who knows? I felt bad for you because you didn't... I mean, I could have paid you more if you wanted me to, but you said you weren't worried about it, so... And I appreciate that very much. Very nice package, man. You did a great job on this. Cool. So... I bought cars off eBay, and I bought a set. I told him, I said, if it's all right, if you would hold that, put it to the side, or if I didn't want to pay, because lately, or not lately, but in the past, when I have bought something, they shove it out the shipping real fast. I'm like, wait. I'm like, I got another car that I have a bid on that's from yours, from where you're selling it, and you know, I was like, I don't want to do 2 bills on shipping, so can you hold off? And they're like, well, I'm sorry, I already got it shipped out, so now I don't pay for it until the other one, either I win it or not. But I always talk to the seller first because I don't want to sit there and, you know, get the blues from them saying, well, man, I don't want to hold on to it this long. I want to sell it. Mostly everybody I've ever dealt with has been really super cool about it. And I appreciate all of them doing that. But I had to buy another set. I wanted another set of this because there's a couple cars I wanted. But I ended up getting them for free because he had removed them off my... long story short, what I was trying to say was... he was cool about me putting them to the side and paying for them when my other car was going to finally end, if I wanted it or not. He put them to the side. Well, apparently somebody else had bought cars and they had never came through on buying them, so he canceled all of it, and he ended up canceling this too. So I told him, I said, just put them back up bid and, you know, buy now, and I would buy them. But he said, don't worry, it's my screw up. I'm going to go ahead and eat it. And he said, all I would like you to do is put in a nice comment on eBay, on feedback. I said, absolutely. I said, I would have done it either way because, I mean, you work with me. I like that. I appreciate that. I mean, it's nice that some people will work with you on certain things that you want to do. As long as you don't screw them over, everything usually works out pretty good. I gotta be careful on this. Let's see. All right, come on. There we go. Let's go with the carded ones first, because this is where the main event is for these, at least. I'm almost got that one out anyway. So, but yeah, he did this real nice. He put a cardboard in the back. He didn't put them in protectiles or anything, but he put a. I haven't seen somebody do that in a while, where they've put them to the back of the cardboard. I think my X-Acto knife blade's getting dull. I'm gonna have to go to storage and get my stuff out because I can't stand it any longer. I need some of my tools. It's getting redonkulous. All right, there we go. Let's get started. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I'll get this all. This is why I like doing all this before. It takes too much time. But yes, I wanted to get another set of the red cards, and he had it at a great price. I mean, he didn't really lose a whole lot of money on them, but I wanted to get another set, and yes. So I got the, I love this red. It's probably my favorite of the other sets. Even the drift car looks good. But yeah, I got another one of the e-tron RS Audis, red edition. Really tough looking. Love that black. Those red rims, or trim around the rims. Those slotted 5-spokes. Really cool. And it's got all the detail on it too. That's what I love about this. And then I really wanted to get another one of these. This Cadillac. My other one has a pretty bad crease on it, but they didn't have another one. So I said the price was good on these. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Man, that pearl white on there, that red. This is the best of, I think, any of I've seen. Even the ones from the 80s, they look good. The first one looks good with silver, with the maroon side, with the like maroon interior. But man, this one's probably my favorite. The other one I like to get is that one from, what is it? The NFT or whatever it is. That one they had on there. Oh man, that's phenomenal looking. That really looks good. But I'm not willing to pay like $100 and $200 for that car. If I was Bill Gates rich, I might do that, but I'm just satisfied getting one like this. I love this. Awesome looking. It really takes me back to the 80s seeing this. I'm so glad they brought this back out in mainline. I don't know if they'll bring it out next year, but it was nice. It was a treat just to see that back in the mainlines. Since I've been back collecting, it really was cool. But yes, I love this. I'm just sitting there looking at it just like, man, this is awesome. This is such an awesome looking car. I know a lot of people are like, man, it's a brick. And oh, that just, I don't know, it just harpens back to my days when I was a kid. And I do like that swoop back in the back. I mean, GM did try to do some things on their cars, but a lot of those cars are so cookie cutter, and it's like, oh god. And there's a few of those cars though that were a real gem though back then. And then the Dodge Charger drift car in red. I think it was white and green. Of course, this is the Target version. It looks really good. The white one looks good too. The green one's the first for the year, and this was the middle one. The white one came out, I think, Q and P case. Pretty sure of that. So cool. I like the gray trim around the Steelies. It looks good. A lot of detail on it. I know they didn't put any on the front and back, but still very nice. Good thing about this one, there's so much detail, it kind of blends in with the headlights, and taillights are already molded into the interior, which they had the openings like the original. So still cool, love it. Couldn't have gone wrong with that set. That whole set's good. I mean, even the Pursuit car is pretty cool. And then the car that I had to wait to get this to go through was, this is one of the, there's one more mystery car I need, and it's the McLaren. I'm missing one. I need one. Then I'll be complete for the year, I believe. But this car, I never saw it. I mean, this whole set was hard. Usually I find two, and usually one's the hardest one for me to find, but I never found two, and I never saw one. But now I got one. I'm pretty stoked about it. If I can get it out of this heap. Look, I mean, look at this. It's in this heap bubble wrap. It is so protected. Matt, appreciate you, man. Oh, man. Gorgeous. I mean, I do love the body style, even though it was from Brazil. But, man, this car looks sharp. It's got a little bit of rub on top, but I can take some wax to that. Matter of fact, that looks like it's coming off now. Yeah, look at that. It's coming out. Don't even need wax, just a little cleaning. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Looks good. Yeah, this is the number one in the second series of the chase cars this year. Looks good. I like it. Now I got that whole set complete. I just need a McLaren now. So, and guys, appreciate, you being on this ride with me and showing you my finds and pickups online. But this is it. This is what I found. And those right there. So, appreciate it, guys. You have a good Christmas with your family. Enjoy it. I probably won't do another video probably till before New Year's, I guess. But yep, I'm signing out. So happy holidays, and I will see you on the next one. Deuces.